Welcome, fellow fans and collectors, to another Transformers unboxing. Today we have Transformers Studio Series 86 Bumblebee from the 1986 Transformers the movie. Been a little while since we had a Studio Series figure, and this guy just showed up today, and I have seen quite a bit about him on fan sites and message boards and Reddit and all kinds of other crazy stuff on him. He is quite contentious when it comes to the fans. He was hard to pre-order, sold out right away. A lot of people don't like the alt mode. We're going to see how that looks in person. And overall, yeah, he showed up one day on Amazon. One night on Amazon, actually. And I just pulled the trigger. So let's have a look at the box. Of course, you saw me picking at him. There's I don't know, there's something wrong with his face. There's something wrong with his face. I got a slight defect. Oh, fantastic. But anyway, you can touch him. The box is open face, yep. Artwork here of him in bot mode. As you see, he's a little roughed up. Artwork bot mode 86. Product shots on the back. Legal. Transformers the movie. Legal. Let's get the cracking this guy open. As I do, I please ask you to hit that like button if you are so inclined, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. I come back with videos as often as I get figures, which some people say is too often. Oh, there we go. The box is now empty. Let's set this off to the side. We have this background, which is the inside of Unicron. I think the only time he really saw that was at the end with him, whereas he's hanging from... He gets rescued at the end. That's garbage. Instructions, maybe we need them, maybe we don't. We'll find out later on. And here he is. That is a very tiny package of accessories. In fact, the tape is the same size as the package. Let's see if I can open this up without using Mr. Pointy. And there we go. And there is his screen accurate blaster from the original series. Something similar to this came with that weapons pack with the Centurion. My current Netflix Bumblebee is holding that weapon. This guy maybe will replace him. Actually, I guarantee this guy's going to replace that Bumblebee because I have that mold so many times. Hasbro had stated that was never supposed to be a Bumblebee mold. They said it was just be a Cliff Jumper, and it was supposed to be the Cliff Jumper mold, and then they ended up making a Bumblebee anyway, because people like Bumblebee. So, yeah. So, we got that mold so many times, it's ridiculous. Now we have this guy. Which I already like a lot better than that mold. I mean, he's tiny. I think he's going to be tinier than Cliff. I should have brought that mold out. I gotta remember to bring the other versions of this guy out. As you see, there's a little bit of blemish there on the face. Just a little bit of like scraping. I don't know why. I don't think it's gonna bother me that much. It's not gonna. You don't see it from there unless you get really close to it. But that one came a little blemished. But that is the best looking Bumblebee face. Most screen accurate Bumblebee face I've seen in a while. On a figure anyway. Give him his blaster here. Screen accurate blaster. He actually comes with a weapon, not a giant bazooka that I'm just going to discard anyway. That previous mold was probably going to work better for Goldbug than it is going to be for Bumblebee. Ball joint arm. Head's on a mushroom joint? No, it's on a ball joint. Good. So you can look up, down a little bit. Turn. He's got the horns. He's got the proper fat face. Bumblebee was a hefty boy. He's got a bicep swivel. Got a lot of moving parts for such a small thing, small guy. That's on a mushroom joint. Yep, mushroom peg. He's got a waist. He's got a waist swivel. No ab crunch. Not like, look at Bumblebee, as he's ever done anything with his abs. Do the full splits. Kick forward like so. Kick backward like so. Ooh, very good. Ballet moves. Thigh swivel. Knee. Would he be able to sit? Absolutely, absolutely not. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he made a weird looking chair for him if he sits at the very edge. Yep, he's got ankle tilts. Technically, that is his giant clown shoe feet. I'm liking it so far. That backpack, that is a very nice. I mean, he's round. He's a big boy. That is the best looking backpack in a while. That chest is screen accurate. It's supposed to be square. Always has been. I know this should be down here a little bit further, but this is much better than what we've gotten previously. So far, I'm liking him. Oh, it looks like they painted over black plastic, so we got that greenish look there. Got a little bit of cracking here in the paint. And I got some weird, early bits there. Looks like that's been gnawed up or something. That side there like that? Nope. That's either soft plastic or I don't know what. But yeah, it's hard to see on camera. But it's a little chewed up. Alright, let's pause for a moment and we'll come back with the transformation. Okay, let's try to transform Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. First off, let's get rid of the gun here. Next up, let's pop the backpack. Like so. And then let's get to hiding the head. Pull the chest forward. Pop that out like so. And just push the head down. Right into the chest. I like that little bit there, that I don't know why, but that's kind of fun. Next up, let's pull out his shoulder blades. And let's bend his arms into that pose there. And we're gonna flip it up. And it's gonna make that wheelie face from Revenge of the Fallen. Next up, let's untab the waist, and let's tab that into the back of his stomach there. Or his back. I don't know what you want to call it. And now we're going to mess with the feet. So we're going to untab that and that. Close those down. Spin those out. Push those down. And now we're going to tab his feet together. This part, it's going to be almost an auto transform. So we're just going to bend him down like that. And now we're going to bend his knees the opposite direction. And then that should pop right into place like so. Let's just pop that piece up here. All right, then we're gonna flip these parts down here. Tab the hands together. Pop that down, push that down. And voila, he's in vehicle mode. A little bit of tolerance snaps together there, here and there. And we're all good. Nice little compact B. And of course we can take the gun here and plug that into that back hole. Like so. So there is our Bumblebee, in his Penny Racer form, which is really his true form. I know everyone keeps saying he's Bumblebee and he's a Volkswagen Beetle, but all that cartoon models were never Volkswagen Beetle models. They were cartoon Penny Racers. Things I don't like about this, the bumper just seems a little bit too egregious. But the proportions are very Penny Racer-like. That plastic is very soft. I wonder if you can get the there you can see how it's chewed up there. So that yellow plastic, which is different, is very chewed up. Softer plastic. But it looks good. It looks good. I thought this was supposed to be on this side. But it looks like a good Bumblebee to me. And also it should have that spare wheel in the back. That bothers me. It does not have the spare wheel. I know plugging that in kind of gives you that silhouette. And it's not as square as you think it is. There's a lot more curves to it. I know that part's flat, but that has to be flat to get the bot mode. But with a little bit of retooling, this would make a really good Bumble Jumper or Bumper, who we have yet to get a figure of. Officially ever, actually. I was hoping for a Selects figure of that. But this one here would be much better than the Cliff Jumper mold. For that, especially in this alt mode. Throw a spoiler on the back, you're all set. I'm gonna have to expect a third party to give me a spare tire. I'm sure 3D printing one is not gonna be hard. It's got to plug right into there. But other than that, I would really like this alt mode. It rolls great, nice and compact. He's little, he's tiny. Lots of moving parts here. Good engineering. I know I keep messing with the front here, if you notice, because I want that to hide better. But yeah, it's a lot more Volkswagen-y, round in person than it is in images that I've seen. Especially if we can get the front from the right angle. I know it's just the windscreen the windshield is flat. But let's transform back and let's talk about our ratings here. Also like how the first and last is messing with the back part there. Yeah, bot mode, spot on. Spot on. We're gonna give that a. Yeah, it's the best looking Bumblebee bot mode that I've seen it since. That's not a masterpiece anyway. The Netflix Bumblebee will make a much better gold bug than Bumblebee. This piece is going to be a little tricky to together. Pop it out. Pop this up. And we're going to hold it while we tab that in place. We'll give it a 4. Solid 4. It's good. It's good. Close to 5. Close to 5, but it's getting a 4. Mainly for the soft plastic. And those weird looks. I love that part of the transformation. It looks like Wheelie's head. Or a robot head from Futurama. Transformation? Oh, this is great transformation. Not quite intuitive. It's gonna get a 4. Lot of pieces on it just seem like they don't make sense unless you know exactly what order to do it. It's gonna be hard to transform. But it's got a lot of clever bits, like that extra bit there for the head. So yeah, 4 for transformation. Alt mode, we'll give it a 4. I would like to give it a 5, but no spare tire on the back. Come on, give him a spare tire in the back. At least for an extra piece, come on. Great posability. Great little guy. Price point, here's where we're going to get some contention for me. Or not. I think at $25, he's worth it. If you can get it for $19.99, which a lot of Walmarts have been dropping their deluxes to $19.99, I've seen. Go for it, but I wouldn't sleep on this guy. Get him for $25.99. Get him for $29.99 if you have to. I'm a little disappointed with mine that it has some bits, but there's a lot of moving parts on here. I mean, he's a little guy, but he has, it's almost, it's a mini masterpiece. It's one of the few Transformers where I look at it and go, this is really, they're pushing like mini masterpiece level here. I mean, look at that profile. Most everything's hidden. The side wheels are inside of him. So he's going to be a solid 4. Pushing 5. But pushing 5. Everything on it is a 4. 4 for transformation. It subtracts points for order. Forgive me for killing that animal on screen. That insect. But it's bothered me. Yeah, 4 for transformation, 4 for bot mode. Just the different color plastics and that paint. That it's really minor things I'm dropping a point for. The alt mode is the bumper I think is too big, and it needs a tire. That's why it's losing points there. So that's a 4. And price point, it's a 4. I mean, solid 4. I would almost say 5 because it's. You know what? Price point, it is worth $24.99. 5. So yeah, we're talking solid 4, maybe 4.25. Get this guy. Don't sleep on him. You will regret paying the aftermarket price that I could see, even though this guy should be released everywhere. Theoretically, he should be everywhere. And people should be getting lots of them. But I could see him going for higher values. I might get a second one to customize. Or a third one to customize. But yeah, don't sleep on this guy. 4.25 out of 5. That's my final score. But at this point, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you are still watching at this point, hit that like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. To help out the channel. Leave me a comment if you like this guy, if you really hate the alt mode, Let me know what you think about that. I think the vehicle mode, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with the shapes. I think the biggest problem is the bumper and the spare tire. But once more, and as always, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.